Hello everybody, hope you're having a great day. I'm Leanne and I'm a book artist from the Pacific Northwest, and we are going to work on this today. This is a book that this is a box that I got at the dollar store recently, the Dollar Tree to be exact, and I thought it was just delightful. It was something that I could make individual cards and place them in there, and then every year go back and pull them out and read them and just be delighted. So this is what I'm doing. I'll make cards that are 3 by 5. These are 3 by 5 cards. They work perfectly. But I also have this little book. I want to put a little book in there. But I don't want the cover like that, so I'm going to remake the cover. That's what I'm going to work on today. I also have these just little leaf things that I got. I think I got them at the dollar store also, but I may have gotten them at Hobby Lobby. I'm not sure. But I thought it would be fun to kind of line the bottom of the container a little bit with a few leaves. Just give it just a wonderful fall feel, like you're playing in the leaves outside, jumping in the leaves. I have great memories as a kid doing that. So that's what I'm going to do there, so that when I have my cards in, I want more. I want it nice and full and fluffy, so that when I put my cards in, I'll see the peak of the side of the leaves underneath it. I like that look. Okay, so let me clean this up and we'll work on this little packet. Alright, here's my little book, and this was definitely from the Dollar Tree. I want to put a new cover on that, and I have a leftover that I think I can do that. This was a bag journal that I just made. So I think I want to use that paper. I've got plenty of this left over, and I thought it would be fun. So I'm going to go ahead and measure that and cut it out. Okay, I got my measurements for that. Now I'm going to cut it. Work. And that'll work. So now what I want to do, I'll cut 2 of these pieces, and I will want to punch the edge with the corner punch. I'm going to do a test run on this one and see which size I want it to do. This is the 1/2 inch, and on the other side it's a 1/4 inch. Right, watch it be right in between the two. No, this one's a 3/8 of an inch. You know, none of these are perfect. I like the 1/4 inch best. So if you have a 1/4 inch punch, or corner punch, this one has a 1/4 inch punch. It's made by We Are Memory Keepers. It's an awesome tool. You can get it at most craft shops. You can also just kind of put it on there, eyeball it, and then you like trace the back of it, and then just do it yourself. Because quite frankly, even with this punch, there's just a little tad bit, it seems like, that's still hanging over. So I might actually go back and do that. For now, I'm going to go ahead and start gluing on. Nice. So there's a little smidgen of my book sticking out there. I don't know if it'll pick up on the camera. It's very small, but I'm not concerned about that, because once I take my Distress ink and go over the edge, I think it's going to cover it sufficiently so that I don't have to worry about it. If that's going to be something that bothers you, that if there's any little bit showing, what I'd recommend is painting the edge of your book so that it won't be something seen. But I like how it is. So I'm going to go ahead and put this back side on, and then we'll meet back up. Okay, I have the front and I have the back put together, and I want to check the insides to see if there's any writing. like on the bigger ones, and they're just blank. So I can go back later and I can put something in the inside if I want. Right now what I want to do is continue to work on the outside. So I can put lace over the edge. I like the look of lace. I might do that because I like the look of lace. I could also put paper over it. So I'm going to audition just a few things to see what I like best. If there's paper, you know, it'd be fun using a different texture. I like the look of that too. Here's some lace, and what's nice about using the lace, you get a freer movement because it's more fluid than paper. And this particular lace would cover right over. Now it does have the black. I'm not really thrilled about the black. I might go ahead and just paint over that and then put some lace over it. Okay, this is all done and it's all dry. I have a couple different laces. I have this one that I really like. It's got the double edges that are scalloped. So when I put it on, see that nice coverage like that? But because I have the cover the same on both sides, I kind of wanted a lace that was different on both sides so that I could tell which is the front. I guess that's not a real big deal though, because once I decorate the front, it'll be obvious what the front is. So I'm going to go ahead and just look at what I want on the front. Nope. Oh, I like that. I think I might put a little punched lacy edge. I could actually just take one of these leaves. Let me see what it looks like grunged up. Add a little distress to it so it's not so bright. See if that enhances it or if it just makes it look like a dull leaf. I'm not sure yet. Okay, I feel like I need to just make my commitment on the lace. I only have a little bit of this one left, so my decision is to use the other one, the one that I cut and thought that I might use. Boom, doing it. Alright, I've got a little change going on here. I like this wrapped around the spine. And then the lace going over the top of it. So I'm going to put this piece along my spine. Gotta find my middle. And then my lace, and I like that. Okay, gonna go with that. These little books are adorable. And you can make 3 from the dollar store. So 33 cents each. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to commit. Nice. Okay. So I've got that there. Now, it's nice. Okay. For this one, I think I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac. Just going to kind of place it on there and then go back, and if there's an area I think I need to add more, then I'll add more. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Touch. So I've got a little piece for each side. I'm going to put there. Just with the lace peeking up. So I'm going to glue that on. I'm not going to bother cutting it because I'm just going to trim it once I have it on. The cheater's way. But it works, so who cares, right? So I'm not going to cut that until I know that my glue's dry because I don't want to muck up my scissors. Don't want to have it get in the way. Okay, so now let me line up this side, make sure it's good. Yep. Just peeking over the edge. Okay, this one's dried sufficiently, so I'm going to go ahead and clip it. And that one feels good too, so I'm going to go ahead and clip this one. I like it. So here's a little piece of lace. I could put a lace in a background and whatever I want to do. I got a new orange feather. This is a feather boa I got at the dollar store recently, knowing that orange feather boas probably aren't as common. I don't recall seeing one, but I got it for the feathers. So I can use feathers around in my stuff if I want to do that. If I don't want to use it on this right now, I'm going to tuck it in my box. It'll be a nice texture to have there. Alright, the cover. Okay, I realized I was doing this and my tape wasn't on. So this is the design I decided for this. I don't have it all glued on yet. This is a stamp that I'm using. I put the leaf behind it. I've got some of the cheesecloth. I put a little bit of lace, and I got a little bit of my orange feather right there. So I'm just in the process right now of gluing this part down. So I'm using the Fabri-Fix. Oops. So the little red leaves are actually a leaf that I ripped apart, cut apart. I didn't rip it apart. Like that. I wanted a little bit of the color down there, but I didn't want a full leaf or anything. So I'm going to put this little one right behind. This stuff gets kind of hard to glue down sometimes, you know, it all moves so easily and you get just the spot you want it. So what I did here, I started gluing the top down just to secure it, let it dry a little bit, and then I came back and I'm doing a larger gluing. Okay. Get that secured. Then what I've also decided is I wanted to bring in this little piece of baker's twine. I wanted to cut that lace a little bit. I have just a piece. I could have wrapped it around the whole thing, but I decided I had this piece already. It was just the right size. And then this way, by having just a strip on the top, it's not going to add extra bulk in the inside of my little book. So I'm just putting a little bit of strand of glue down there, and I'm going to lay this on. I think like that. Okay. So as soon as that's dried, I'm going to go ahead and clip those two edges. But I think this is basically the look that I want. I'm probably going to stop right about here. Let me clip since it's dry. Let me check here. So there's my little book. I'm going to put this in here as my first thing. I can go ahead and write on it, put little stories in it, little notes, whatever I want to do. Put it in my box of blessings. There you go. So I'll come back and I'll do another card on another day coming up here soon. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will talk with you later. Bye.